Now let's proceed with arc addition postulate. So arc addition postulate states that the measure of an arc formed by two adjacent arcs is the sum of the measures of the two arcs. So now here in the example, adjacent arcs are arcs with exactly one point in common. So therefore, here in circle E, arc LO and arc OV are adjacent arcs. Diba? Adjacent arcs yung arc LO at arc OV dito dahil as mentioned, masasabi natin na adjacent arc sila kung yung mga arcs ay exactly one point in common lang sila. Diba? So, one point in common which is point O. Diba? Both of them have common point which is O. So, that is why they are adjacent arcs. Now, according to arc addition postulate, the sum of their measure is equal to the measure of arc LOV. So, kung i-add natin yung measure ng mga angles nila ay magre-resulta sa measure ng arc LOV. So, meaning to say, if measure arc LO is equal to 71 and measure arc OV is equal to 84, then measure arc LOV is equal to 71 plus 84. So, i-add lang natin yung dalawang adjacent arc and it will result to 155 degrees. By the way, degrees. Ganyan lang kasimple yung arc addition postulate. I-add lang natin sila. Okay, so do you understood? Okay, let's proceed. Now let's discuss about sector and segment of a circle. So a sector of a circle is the region bounded by an arc of the circle and the two radii to the endpoints of the arc. So for us to find the area of the sector of a circle, get the product of the ratio measure of the arc divided by 360 and the area of the circle. Okay, so let us take this example. So the example says the radius of circle C is 10 centimeters. Now, if measure arc AB is equal to 60 degrees, what is the area of the sector of angle ACB? So now, to solve this, let us first determine the ratio of the So let us determine first the ratio of measure arc over 360. Diba? Measure of the arc over 360 degrees, which is the measure of the arc is 60, then divided by 360. Now, so the answer of this is, so may 0 dito sa ibabaw at may 0 din sa baba, so atin itong ika-cancel. Then, ano yung common denominator, common factor ng 6 under the 6? So, yung common factor nila ay 6. So, dapat i-divide natin sila ng 6, both sides. So 6 divided by 6, that is 1. Then 36 divided by 6, that is 6. So yung resulta ay 1 over 6 or 1/6. So that is the ratio between the measure arc and the 360, which is the measure of the circle, the angle measure of the circle. So next is, let us find the area of the circle. So now the formula of area of the circle is A is equal to pi r squared. So let us substitute. Let us plug in the values in the given formula. So pi, then the value of the r, which is radius, is 10 cm. So 10 cm squared. So therefore, the area of the circle is, so 10 cm squared, that is 100. So 100 pi cm squared. So that is the answer of the angle. So now we're going to find already the ratio of the measure of the arc over the circle and the area of the circle. So now we will able to find the area of the sector by getting the product of the measure of the arc over 360 and the area of the circle. So we have the area of sector ACB is equal to, so again let us get the product of the ratio of measure arc of 360, which is 1 over 6, and the area of the circle, which is 100 pi cm squared. And the answer of this is 50 pi over 3 centimeter squared. Okay, so that's it, the answer of the given problem. So as easy as that. Now let's proceed with the segment of a circle. So segment of a circle is the region bounded by an arc and the segment joining its endpoints. So now here in the given figure, so the shaded region in the figure is a segment of a circle T, diba? And it is the region bounded by arc PQ and line segment PQ, diba? Yung shaded part dito ay bounded ng arc PQ at line segment PQ. So yan yung region which is shaded from the given figure. So now the goal of this example is to find the area of the shaded segment in the figure. So now to do that, let us just subtract the area of the triangle PTQ from the area of sector PTQ. So ima-minus lahat lang natin yung area ng sector sa area ng triangle para malaman natin yung shaded region sa circle. So now to find that, so if So if measure arc PQ is equal to 90 degrees and the radius of the circles is 5 cm, the radius of the circle is 5 cm, then the area of the sector PTQ is 1/4 of the area of the whole circle, di ba? So as we can see, yung part na ito ay 1/4 lang ng circle. So yung 1/4 na yan, yan na yung ratio ng measure of arc at 360 dahil pag ating gagamitin yung formula, so measure of the arc over 360, diba? So 90 divided by 360, so that is, so divided by 9, diba? Divided by 9, so that is 1/4. Then yung area ng circle, which is pi r squared. So pi, then yung radius is 5 cm squared. So the answer is, area of the circle is 25 pi centimeter squared. Now, if we're going to find the area of the sector of PTQ, so we have, so area of sector PTQ. So diba, we will just find the product of the ratio of measure of the arc over 360, which is 1/4, and the area of the circle, which is 25 pi centimeters squared. So with that, we have 25 over 4 pi centimeters squared. So that is the area of the sector PTQ. Now next, the same figure, we have a triangle PTQ. PTQ, diba? It is a triangle. So now, for us to determine the area of the triangle PTQ, so we're going to use the formula of triangle. So triangle PTQ is equal to 1/2 base times height. So we will just plug in the value. So the base and the height of this triangle PTQ are the radius or the radii of the circle, which is 5 cm. So 5 cm, then 5 cm. So we have 1/2, then 25 times 25 cm, 5 cm times 5 cm, that is 25 cm squared. And the 1/2 of it is 25 over 2 cm squared. And finally, we're going to subtract the area of the circle from the area of the triangle, which is 25 over 4 pi minus 25 over 2 centimeters squared, which is approximately equal to 7.135 centimeters squared. So therefore, the shaded area or region in the figure is approximately 7.125 cubic square centimeters. So that's it. That's how we find a segment of a circle. Okay, so I hope you understood it. Now lastly, going to find or to study about arc length. So arc length, it is the length of an arc which can be determined by using the proportion A is equal to 360 is equal to L over 2 pi r, where A is the degree measure of the arc, r is the radius of the circle, and L is the arc length. In the given proportion, 360 is the degree measure of the whole circle, and 2 pi r is the circumference. So, diba? Circumference yun, 2 pi r. So now, let us take an example. So, an arc of a circle measures 45 degrees. If the radius of the circle is 6 cm, what is the length of the arc? So, using the uh, given problem, so we have the measure of the arc, which is 45 degrees. Then the radius is 6 centimeter. Now, the required of this problem is to find the length of the arc. Length of the arc. So, with that, we will use the given formula to solve this problem. So, which is A over 360 divided by L over 2 pi r. So, we will just substitute the given value in this formula or equation. So, therefore, we have 45 over 360 is equal to L over 2 pi, then the value of the radius, which is 6 cm. And we're going to transpose this to find easier the length of the arc. So, atin lang binaliktad para maging maayos ang ating pag-solve. Then, we will multiply 2 pi 6 cm to the numerator of the other side. So we have L is equal to 45 over 360 times 2 pi 6 cm times 6 cm. And therefore, 45 over 360, the ratio of that is 1 over 8. Then 2 pi times 6 cm is equal to 12 pi cm. So therefore, if we multiply that 1/8 of 12 pi cm, that is approximately 4.71 cm. So that is how we find the arc length from the given circle. So I hope you learned something to this video lesson. So thank you for watching.